Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel with your host as always, Skulls, and today we are back on Star Trek Fleet Command and we are looking at the SS Revenant and exactly how to use this ship. It is a very nice ship. It's got multiple things it can do. So obviously it's got its own set piece of space, so this here is where you'd be using all the way through. So there's multiple things you can do. There are enemies you can attack, which obviously give you your chaos modules. Now your chaos modules this is how you go about getting your chaos tech and bits of that. So first off, we'll go to have a quick look at the refinery. So the refinery has multiple things. So as you tier up and evolve your Revenant, you can then start you get packs like this one here. This obviously is a resource pack that comes with that, but that's not important. These are the ones you get out every day. So every day you'll be opening one of these. So boom, we'll open that now, which gives you components, speed ups, and more obviously resources. Yeah, I'm not being funny, this is what you mainly want, but I mean Sigma speed ups are absolutely brilliant. Fabrication chips also good. And then of course you get the one that comes I'm only going to throw open two of these, so we'll do that anyway. And that gives you even more resources, more speed ups. Yep, so you can see why you're doing this, yeah. And of course you're getting your Sigma and your normal resources and everything else, so all helpful. Fabrication chips, now that's what these ones are here for. So fabrication chips is what you want to be working on, so you can get even more resources. Yes, I got 94 at the moment, so I've got quite a few. So I could tap 2 quests for 5 or 1 for 1. Yeah, so it kind of works out not very cost efficient to jump higher than 1 at a time. Yeah, and you can do them every day. Then obviously you pick up your objectives, so you can actually do your armadas and stuff. But then your chaos bits. So here goes. So this is why you get your chaos modules. Yep. So you can then unlock these chaos techs, which obviously I've already got all of them. So we'll, as you turn that in, you'll then get the chaos tech fragments, which then you can use the fragments for opening these chests to give you more chaos tech probes, chaos matter and stuff like that to help tear up your chaos. Yep. So here you go. That's the extra ones for when you get your bits. So I mean, all in all, it works out really well that this has got a loop. Obviously, these are your 2 different types of armadas. One of them is a solo armada. Yep. Oh, go back into there a sec. So when you're doing your solo armadas, that's getting this currency you need for these, which is this one right here up top here. So your Borg type 03 solo armada credits, and then your group ones, which are your polo ones, and obviously this one here. So what I would say is, if you're going to be doing them, so here we are, we're actually in one of the systems. So these are your team ones. So how we'd go about doing this is you'd go as high as you possibly can, yep, with your ship, take it to where the highest you can, and get people in your alliance, the bigger people, to come and help you, because the starting boxes on these is what you want over the loot you get from doing them. Where solo ones, it all depends on your ship. Now I can do these ones quite easily, so I've gonna do a few just to show. This is doing your solo types. Yeah, I can then ping these onto it as well. Right, so just to make sure it's gonna be fine, we'll ping these two and just get my daily's done in it, and then we'll initially speed it up. And then obviously you're going to get your loot from doing this. Now I'm using a full loot crew. It's no secret, this is pretty much what you're going to be doing. You're going to be wanting to get as much as you can from doing these, yeah. So that's that dead. Now we have a look what we get. Boom, there you go, 3.67 million. Then we get a chest as well for doing it, which we're going to get another 1.5 million. Yeah, as you can see, that soon mounts up. Yeah, so we'll fire. You can fire a few of these out. The ship's pretty much still intact, no real serious damage. So that's why I tend to do these ones quite often, because I know the ship can cope. But when you are doing any of these kind of ones, if you can go to any of the outside ones, even when you first start, when you get to here, the ones here are going to be easier to defeat than these ones, but these are going to give you more loot. So it works the same all the way through the systems. Easier to beat, better loot. Easier to beat, better loot. So obviously, and then obviously it changes because it's all, when it goes higher, then that it changes after that, after the 60s. So you're looking to obviously maximize the loot you're getting at the same time. So obviously, if you're hitting all the ones that are getting your best loot, always get your team to help you. Yeah, I mean, more and more people at the moment have this ship, so obviously it's definitely worthwhile doing. If you can get more help, you can get better loot, plain and simple. Oh, this one's near enough about to kick off. I didn't speed it up, I should have done. Don't mind how to choose them. It's quite a easy ship to level up, because you're getting bits every day, and obviously you're getting some serious loot out of this. It really does help push on as you get into the later levels, or wanting to get out into your 50s and stuff. This ship is genius for the amount of resources it gives you. And I mean, literally, I can ping this round back and forth on all these. I would say one of the little tips I will give you is always make sure that you use up all your directives here to start up as many as you can before you open to get the next lot, because it has a tendency of only giving you 1400. Yeah, it sometimes will give you more, but just to be on the safe side, if you use them all up, you're guaranteed to get your 1400, not only get 12 and you've only got 200. Or if you have 500, you only get an extra 7 on top, yeah, or something like that. It's kind of weird how it works out, yeah. So always empty them just to make sure you're maximizing what you're getting. Right, let's just finish off this. I've got one more, I think. Excellent. Yep. So, and then we'll do the polls on them. I see there's some little bits bobs going on. So, I mean, every single one of these has come with similar sort of loot. Yep, 3.25. Because obviously you can get better ones. 3.6. Yep. So all over the show. Yep. So that's them done. Right, we will call these now. We don't need these here. And like I say, then you go back into, once you know you've done them all, go back in here, and then you can pick up your next set. But unfortunately, you only get them every 7 days. Yep. Same with these ones. You only get one per 7 days. Well, 6 days, 9 hours, but 7 days basically, yeah. But then, I say, that's the one you're doing with a team, so you want to go as high as you can to make sure you're maximizing the loot you're getting, because, hey, it gets harder. Trust me, it certainly does. Let's quickly finish one of these. Don't matter which one. How we're doing. There we go. Right, so, obviously, it's another ship that has its own loot part as well. So, whereabouts are we? Here we go. So, obviously, it's got bits you can max, so you can maximize all your different bits. Yeah, make sure you always, every time you're leveling up, you do this one, because this gives you more loot as well. It helps with different parts, brings down all your different bits and bobs as well. So yeah, you want to be continuously doing your research, because you're going to be getting the parts. I've got 500,000 to spend, so yeah, I could do quite a few of these. Yeah, I'm just throwing another one on. So it's got its own research tree, so making sure you're doing that. Obviously it's back, we'll repair that quickly, and I think I've got a couple of little updates I can do on it as well, which make it even stronger, because I just picked up the packs yet, so I want to stick this one on it, which we're going to take it over 1 billion in power now, so it's even better. 18181. Okay, we're going to go for the one that gets it the most, aren't we? There you go. And then obviously as you work on it, you can level it up a bit more. So it's now over 1 billion in power, Even stronger, even better. So that's generally the loop that you'll be doing with this ship. Obviously the refinery is something you want to be using, yeah, because if you're using chaos tech, you want to be updating your chaos tech. You're getting your parts from here, yeah. This is where you pick up your directives, and some of this stuff here from the fabrication and all the upgrades and stuff are really, really good, because it's giving you speed ups, loot, it's giving you yeah, even your Sigma loot, and it's giving you everything you could possibly need to help you level up, as well as your fabrication chips as well, which is also a big plus. Yeah, obviously these ones here, the 10-day reward ones, that's from when you evolve it. There's a couple of videos on the channel about that, so if you want to check them out, you can. You're more than welcome. Yeah, literally the ship is obviously, it grows. I mainly use a loot crew on it because it works perfectly well. See, the only other part this ship does do is if I took it to, let's say, up here, boom. We'll say that'll head up there, yeah. So you can unlock all the speed super highways as well, yeah, as you get to them via the research. So that's always a plus. But yeah, it's all in all not a bad little ship. It's pretty good in combat as well. Its stats kind of speak for itself in that respect. It's got, mine at the moment's got 900 million health, with an attack of 30 and defense of 146. Yeah, you could stick a PvP crew on this and still do pretty well with it. Yeah, it's not a bad little ship. Yeah, at the moment I've got no text on it at all, which obviously I could stick on there. And the one I'm actually using on here is to increase the warp range on it a little bit, because the further, as I say, the further you can go, the more help you can get from your teammates, making it the easier it is to level up in the long road. So even we'll use things like the Gaunt ship to open up rifts to higher parts of space, so people, lower level people, can get there, start theirs, get more loot. Helps them tremendously. We got people who've only just got theirs that have already got enough loot to enough parts to keep their refinery going for days and days and days. Yeah, when you're getting 2.2 million from a box and you only need in 20,000 to turn in the maximum boxes, it certainly does work. And then the only other thing you do with this ship is literally, if you're looking to get your chaos tech and everything sorted out, you come over here, and this is where you come killing hostiles. Yeah, doesn't just queue a few up. Yes, one of the better temporal things you can unlock is the group one, where you can like stack up a few different attacks. I can do up to 4 or 5, I think I can do, whatever it is, yeah, and then literally just go from one to the other. And I'll say at 600,000 per one, sorry, that's not exactly bad. So I can stock up large quantities of loot, so I can keep my refinery going quite easily. And it's not a difficult thing. Anyone is capable of bringing that one up, even at a low level, and still getting nice chunks of loot. What's this one? What's this coming? Boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, yeah. So literally, I say kill free, and yeah, you can see what I mean. Depending on, yeah, see what I mean? 2.2 million in a couple of, not even a couple of minutes, yeah. And you could carry on doing that to your ships pretty much full if you wanted to, because you can see the damage is not totally bad. Always punch as high as you can as well, because the higher you can go, obviously the better loot you get back, even in this. So that's like everything, well, pretty much anything in this game, the higher you can punch in, the better it becomes. So there you go. That's just a quick overview of how to use the ship, how to do its loop, yep, and how to keep on top of this. I mean, it's quite a simple loop as well. It's not like it's one of the ones you sit there going, oh, I really can't be bothered to kill 2,000 ships for no reason, yeah. Well, some of them have been quite bad like that. So this one's quite a simple one, quite easy, but very, very much rewarding. I've been your host, as always, Skulls. You have any questions, don't forget to ask me in the comments. Take care now, and peace out. Bye for now.